What's going on, everybody? Welcome to 2026. Today, we are with Cody out. He's out fishing. Cody, who are you? What you got going on, boss?
Well, my name's Cody Roswick. I have a guide service here in North Dakota. I kind of cover the whole eastern part of the state. Fin Hunters Guide Service, and yeah, we're out fishing today, moving fish houses and people around, and we're well into the season, and it's been good so far. So we're enjoying this weather and taking advantage of it, and yeah, hopefully have a great season. It's been mild and we got good ice, and fish are biting pretty well, so we're off to a great start.
Excellent, Cody. Tell us more before we get into the actual nuts and bolts of the fishing. Tell us more about the ice conditions. We've been hearing all year that it's been really good. Is it still good? Is it travel good? Do people need tracks? How's the boat landings?
Other than a few accesses that get blown in when the wind blows, um, there's not much snow on the ice. It's easy getting around. I was moving fish houses with my pickup today, so that tells you the ice is pretty thick. I would say it's 15 inches or better, most places. But obviously, you always got to use caution and use your head. There's certain areas that you'd never really trust, so you have to um, always be cautious of the ice. But overall, it's been nice and thick, good and clear ice. Um, we're real comfortable with the ice this year. We'll have 20 inches before you know it.
I'm glad that you said that use caution because a lot of people, once you start getting comfortable and familiar with something, you become a little bit too comfortable, So, one
Yeah,
thing that you always want to stay away from is all that moving water and stuff under the bridges and all that, correct?
yeah, yep. There's certain areas, pinch points and stuff that always use caution. And yeah, there's never 100% safe ice, but we're fortunate. The northern part of North Dakota, northeast part of North Dakota, always is a little bit colder. Even in years where there's marginal ice in the Midwest, we always have a little more ice than everybody else. It's one. It's a fortunate thing just because uh, you know we're comfortable and it extends our season. We usually go into mid March, and a lot of people are done early March. And there's years that we can fish all the way into April. So our season never closes out here, which is pretty nice. That really helps our fishing.
And boat landings, everything else for the do it on your own people, the ones that are coming up, they're able to
Yeah,
access it. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So
It's easy travel around here. Yep.
perfect. Let's get into your service a little bit, Cody. So lodging, do you have any specific lodging? They can stay at the hotels, they can stay at the resorts. What do where do you pick your people up? How
Yeah.
does your day or how does your program work?
I have a similar program to most of the guides. I don't own any lodging. I work with a couple lodging uh, motels, and I've got some friends that have some cabins that we use. But for the most part, I help people set up their lodging with good recommended places to stay. I'm over on the east side, and then I cover a pretty wide area. I'm not just on Devil's Lake. I fish Stump Lake a lot. I have a place right off of Stump Lake, and all the way down to Valley City. I guess my home is in Valley City, and I fish a lot of the little pothole lakes as well. And depending on where we fish, then I have recommended lodging for everybody. So I help
But
I
the
help get it
lodging
all
is
set up and make it easy for everybody to have a nice place to stay.
perfect, but all the lodging is right there in Devil's Lake where they have all the amenities as far as the food and everything else, correct? Okay.
My service, we try to accommodate people where we're fishing, so we might move them around. I got a trip coming up. We're gonna fish they're here for 3 days, and we'll probably stay 2 nights in Devil's Lake and then one night over to the east in order to kind of maximize our fishing time and not having customers have to drive an hour in the morning to get to a good fishing spot.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So how is I mean, how is the fishing? You touched on the fishing a little bit earlier. How exactly, or what are you doing? What depth range are you looking at? Where, let's stick to Devil's Lake as far as a lot of the people coming into that town, or what they're when they're coming to you to fish, what are they all, because a lot of the people that are booking you are looking for the big Devil's Lake experience, right? They want to have the history and all that other good stuff and all of that. What do they need to expect? What do they need as far as their tackle, their rods, their baits, anything else?
Yeah, fishing's been pretty good. Um, you have days where you have to work for them. Our typical day of fishing with me, we usually fish walleyes in the morning for a few hours, and then we're chasing perch in the midday and afternoon. And depth ranges, the walleyes have been, oh, most of them have been like 15 feet or less in the mornings, but there's some exceptions to that. And then we're fishing perch midday, and that's 20 to 35 feet. Uh, Tungsten jigs and small spoons. I use a lot of 16th ounce spoons and 16th ounce tungsten jigs, either tipping them with minnow heads, maggots, or waxies. And yeah, once you find them, we've been able to catch them most days. So so far it's been pretty good. A few bonus pike here and there. Caught some white bass the other day. Yeah, we've been having a good season so far.
What color do you recommend me throwing in my box when I come out there, boss?
Oh, you can't go wrong with white, chartreuse, gold. Um, your confidence colors. Wonder Bread is always a color my customers like. Seems like when you have a couple rods with Wonder Bread, everybody flocks to that particular color. And I think I used to be in the tackle business and sold fishing tackle, so I know how important color is to everybody. But usually, just getting a little piece of meat in front of them is the real ticket. I tell people all the time, and especially in the summer, they say, "What colors works best?" And I tell them brown because you got to get that half a night crawler in front of them, and then they have a hard time passing it up.
Love it. Love it. It's kind of like me and a donut. I get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You put something tasty out there, they usually can't help themselves. Yeah.
That's great. Cody, is there anything else that you want to pass along to everybody? I know that you have some guides or some clientele that you're out, entertaining today, so we don't want to take too much of your time, and we greatly appreciate it. But is there anything else that you want to pass along about your services or anything else?
Yeah, we got some openings in February and March, so if people want to get a hold of us, they can give me a call or look up my website. It's finhunters.com. My phone number is 701-840-5407. Yeah, we cater to groups small and large. Um, I've been doing this for a fair amount of years, and we work with some other guide services when we have big groups. I got a young guy that helps me out, Trey Jordy, and he's excellent with customers. And we just enjoy taking people fishing, showing them a good time. And the Dakotas just seems to um, keep producing year after year. There's times when our perch numbers are down or our walleyes get a little fickle, but we always got a backup spot, and that's what makes being a fishing guide so great in North Dakota. So I appreciate for your help and promoting Devil's Lake, and give us a shout anytime, and we'll try and set you up for fishing, lodging, and the whole 9 yards.
Sounds great, Cody. Well, we greatly appreciate it, and we'll let you get back to your clientele. Be safe out there and keep filling those buckets, brother.
All right. Have a great day, Pat. Thanks for the
All right,
opportunity.
thanks. You as well.